Hey guys, Jessica here, and welcome back to 5 Daily Girls. This week's theme is Storytime Week, so we have to tell a story that's happened to us in our lives. So yeah, let's just get into the video.
Okay guys, before we continue with this video, I just want to mention how pretty Jessica is. Like, you can't tell right, this is Maggie, so yeah, let's continue with the video.
Okay, so in this story, I was like probably 7, 8. So I had this friend before I moved. We're still really close friends, but I had this friend before I moved. I moved 3 years ago, just to tell you guys, so you guys know. But she used to be my next door neighbor. We were like really close friends. I'd be over at her house every day. But she had this other neighbor. Well, we both had this neighbor, but like it was more of her neighbor. And basically they had a bunch of dogs. They were really mean dogs. They weren't nice at all. They were really evil, like rawr. They were really evil. So basically it was October and it was almost Halloween, and since I've moved since that time period, I went to my grandma's. So basically my grandma is her neighbor. Well, so her grandma is my neighbor. So basically I went to my grandma's house. This is how I got back in contact with them. So I went to the Halloween party. Everything was fine, but then near the end when everyone was leaving, there were the dogs and they were barking like freaking loud. They were like ruff, 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 ruff. It was really scary because they could see the glow sticks and stuff. And they started barking really loud. They have shock collars, so they couldn't run after us, but they were freaking like running up to us as close as possible through the woods. And you could hear the neighbors yelling. It was really scary. Yeah, so that was scary. I'm gonna tell 2 stories because that was a short story. So let's get into the second story, because why not? So the second story is the time I fell in the ditch. I was like 4, and it was my first time riding a bike. So I had knee pads, like the elbow pad things that are like right here. I think they're called that. I had those. I had a helmet, and since I was like really small, it was all Barbie. Even my bike was Barbie. It was pink, and I was slaying, freaking slaying. So I started riding my bike just casually, just like yes, yes, yes. So I was riding my bike, and everyone, like my mom, dad, grandpa, aunt, and grandma. I forgot to say grandma. Yeah, they were like taking photos, like, oh my god, it's her first time, like, No, that's not how it worked out. So they were taking photos, but that's not how it worked out. Oh my god, she's so cute, she's gonna make it, she's gonna go up the hill and go down the hill perfectly fine. No, bitch, no, that did not happen. So my dad's like, okay, there's a car, turn. As I was turning, I turned right into the ditch, but I fell off the bike, so the bike was still up on the like hill thing. So if you like, okay, so the whole street, like there's the street, okay, here's the street, and then there's these like potholes. Well, they're not potholes, that makes no sense. There's these like little, yeah, there's these like little things, like they're holes, but it's a ditch basically. So it's like, that's how that was. And as I was falling into it, like, so as I was falling into it, the bike was just casually up top still. So the bike was like here. Okay, so this is the bike. This is the bike. This is the bike. It's all up here. And here I am in this little ditch, like right here. Yeah, this is the bike. Okay. So I'm screaming, and then all of a sudden the freaking bike falls on top of me. It just goes onto me. That freaking hurt. I remember crying so much. And then my dad runs over. He's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" I'm like, in my head, I'm like, do I look okay? A bike just fell on me. Do I look okay to you? Do I look okay? I am in a ditch with a bike on top of me. I am like 4. I can't even pick that bike up. I'm like, the whole entire time trying to get it up, but I can't get it up. So my dad, he comes running to the ditch, takes the bike off me. And instead of crying, I just start laughing. I literally just start laughing at him. I don't know why I was laughing, I just started laughing. But the next day, like, we looked at my arm, and like, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There was like 6 bruises, and then on here there's like a scratch right there, and like some cuts on my arm. So a reminder, I was like 4, and it was pretty freaking awesome.